Hey everybody! Today I'm going to talk about the foliage system inside Unreal Engine 4. Really, really powerful. Any static mesh that you can import into Unreal Engine 4, you can use as a foliage brush. Um, and I've made this simple scene with just these wheels surrounding a huge chunk of grass. And if I play the game, they look really nice, but and they look really solid too, but when I approach them, they are totally invisible. So that it looks good, but it's not, it doesn't have the full effect, but you can, uh, let's see, right now I have 482 instances of this wheel, so I'm going to make sure that that is selected, and then go down to the very bottom, and you'll see collision presets. Right now there is no collision, but just to get quick results, let's go block all. So then we go to play, and just like before, they look very real and solid. And this time, let's see, I like this area, but I want to venture out over here. So let's, oh, hold on, I just ran into this wheel, or this wheel. Now they are physical objects, which makes things much more exciting. And since block all has been enabled, I can shoot them, and they're still solid. Pretty cool. Now this can be used for so many things. In the next couple of days, I was going to make a bunch of different environments just using this system. Um, let's see. Right now, I'm going to disengage this subtool and turn this wheel on. I have it selected, but it isn't active, so right now I don't have anything active, and if I paint, let's see, you can't see anything. So I'm going to turn it on. I was looking for the brush, but I guess it doesn't really need to be there if you can't paint on anything. But you can turn this on, and you can paint. Right now I've got 154, 208, 337 instances of this wheel. Now they're hard to see, but they are there. Let's play the game, and they're right here, and we're walking through just walking over a bunch of rocks. Let's see if I can have these, make sure that this is selected. Let's go to collision presets and block all, and see if we can have like rocks that we have to tread over. There's a little bit of a difference. Yeah, he's bouncing. Okay. One nice thing about this whole system is that you can have the same subtool selected object, 3D, whatever that dark wheel is, and you can change the size of it. So let's change this to 5, and both, I don't know, oh, okay, I was not paying attention. The minimum size and the maximum size when you're painting will be 5 times is uh, the maximum size will be 5 and the minimum size will be 5. So you're just painting 5. And right now that makes our wheels a little bit bigger, and still they have block all collisions, so if we find them, those will be a little harder to walk over and a lot more interesting. Pretty cool. Now let's go to change this to 1 and select a new area. Ah, allergies. Okay, right here. Now you'll notice that some are small and some are fairly big. So let's go over. Where was it? Where was it? Probably right here. Yeah. So now we've got some big ones and some small ones. Pretty awesome. And if you take your time in programs like Zbrush or Maya, 3ds Max, or Mudbox, and you define some really nice 3D objects, and then UV map them and make sure they've got really nice textures or materials on them, you can come up with all sorts of cool stuff. So what I was going to do right now, those do look like nice little rocks. I was going to hold down Shift and try and erase them. And you can see the number or numbers over here are going down as I'm erasing them, holding Shift. 240. Okay, and they are almost gone. 2 left. Okay, now there are no more tires like that. So I was going to one other thing you can do is the Z offset. You can change how high they go up in the air. So the minimum is going to be 0 and the maximum is going to be 0. So as we paint, they're just painting on that straight line. Control Z, and if we turn, okay, the minimum will be 0 and the maximum will be 5. Let's see what that looks like. Nice. Okay, now let's zoom down. And if you notice, they're sticking out of the ground a little bit. That is because some of them are showing up on just the low level, or the flat level. And then some are being placed anywhere between 0 and 5 high, 5 units high. So let's pick another area, and let's change this to 10. So minimum is 1, and high, or the maximum is 10. Now we paint that, and now they're really sticking out of the ground. So if we play the game, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right over there. Yeah. So some of them are really sticking out of the ground. If you had like crystals or barrels of, I don't know, acid or something, or basically anything else in the world you could think of, and you place that in here, you could paint whatever you want to. Totally cool. Let's see. Now let's go a little bit higher. So Z offset is, let's go 10, and let's move over just a little bit and paint those right over here. Awesome. And now they are even higher. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go 30. Now they are starting from 0 to 30 high. So now they're going to be all over the place. Let's go over here. Okay. So now they are sticking way out of the ground, and some of them are even floating. So if we play the game, it's easy to see where they've been placed because they are the highest we have. And this can be like obstacles in your game that you'd have to traverse through and stuff. Stuff that if you place these individually, that would take a lot of time. A lot of time when you could be you know, creatively designing your levels and stuff using this foliage system to do all that. Totally cool. Now, the objective of this game is to get to the very top one, right over there. Right there. Right there. So let's see. Jump. I don't know, it's too hard. Anyway, now let's go even further. 200. Now let's see if that is sticking out of the ground a little bit more. So anywhere from 0, the floor, to 200 high. So let's see what that looks like. Now they are all over the place. If you had like a spacecraft game, or you wanted to paint stars in the sky, you could use this. You know, I don't want that many stars in the sky. Yeah, that's too many stars. Control Z. Wait. Sorry. Control Z. Control Z. Let's decrease how many times these are being applied in our scene. So probably 27 something. So it's not showing up as often. Okay, but that, I don't know, that's too many stars for my sky. Control Z. Let's decrease that even further. 2.71 something. Now it is being placed, you know, even less. And that is pretty cool. So let's increase my brush size a whole bunch. And I've got 456 to get rid of. So let's hold down Shift, click and drag. Awesome. Okay, now they're all gone. Now let's go. See, I like that look a whole lot, but I don't want any on the ground. I just want them to be around 200 and 500. Okay, so 200 is where they'll start, and then 500 is where they will. So now I'm making stars. They will be up here. So let's go down. Okay. Click and drag, and I guess 200 starts. Maybe it's not totally. I'm guessing 200 starts probably around here, and then 500 ends right about here. Totally cool. So if you were walking around, oh hey, look at those dark stars. Pretty cool. And they are solid. Watch this. Nice. Or those could be like spaceships or cookies. Those do look like cookies. Nice. Okay, let's take this one step further and go. Okay, I don't like that. Stars are higher in the sky, so let's start at 1,000 and 1,008. So now they're going to be way up in the sky. So it's going to start at 1,000 high and then end at 1,008. So they're going to be like this, way up in the sky. So Control Z. Control Z. Yes, now they're gone. Now, wait. Oh, I Control Z, but I Control Z back to where I had a different value. So Control Z. Okay, now it was like 1,000 and 1,008 or 9. 1,009, that's good. Okay, so 1,000. Now they are all up in the sky. I guess maybe it's not totally perfect, but it's like around there. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's pretty cool. What if you had a game that you were like falling through this stuff? That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a nice movie. Nice. I thought of it first. Yay. Falling Oreos. Just kidding. Okay. So, but this This could be a great way to make stars. Really nice. But this is not what I want to do. So earlier, I made several translucent materials. Let's see. And finding them is the real key. Yes, here we go. I made translucent materials on objects. I took the starter content props, okay, and not props, shapes. Awesome. And I took this shape, this sphere shape, and I duplicated it into my materials folder, I guess. That's probably not really organized and all that. But anyway, these are spheres that I've placed materials on to give them a bubble type look. This is transparent, so I'm intending this to be floating through the air. And this is the same sphere, it's just more transparent. And so on and so on. This is even more, and even more. You can barely even see that. It's okay. Anyway, I want to use these in my foliage system. So let's I'm gonna delete these real quick. Wait, maybe not this one, because that is, surrounding my little paradise and stuff. But I will get rid of this one, remove this one. Yeah. And I'll get rid of the license plate too. Awesome. Okay, now I want to select my first bubble that I made and shift to select all of those. And now I'm going to place all of those into my foliage thing. Wait, hold on. Material instant. This is just a material, I think. Wait, hold on. This should be working. So if I go to props, no, sorry, shapes. Okay, that works. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe those are just materials. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Okay, let's duplicate this. Bubble Factory. That's a good name. And let's move this into my meshes folder. Move here. Okay, let's go into meshes, bubbles, and I'm going to create a new folder. Bubbles. Okay, now move here. Okay, good. Now I want to create I'm opening up this static mesh inside Unreal Engine 4 and material instance. Let's see if I can't bubbles. Oh yeah, I can do that. Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna see what bubble materials looks like. Probably not that, because it's like totally invisible. Bubbles instance. Okay, this is the first one. Save. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm going to duplicate this like 4 times. No. I'll do this one at a time. Okay, then let's go to the material slot and I guess choose the next one down, which is a little bit more transparent. Let's save that one. Awesome. Duplicate, and just like before, let's change this bubbles instance to awesome. Even more transparent. Sweet. So yeah, this is exactly what, and then I'll be able to, yeah, awesome. Drag these in there. Nope, I want to do that right now. Okay, let's duplicate this and do the same thing. Nice. Bubble instance 3, and then I've got just one more. So save this one. And duplicate this. And then let's just apply the last one on here. Bubbles instance. Awesome. Now save that. Now I can place all of these in my scene at the same time. They're all in there now. So if let's just test this out. I'm going to shrink this because it doesn't matter at all. Its purpose is done for the moment. I can always drag it up later, but okay. I'm not going to apply any of this, but I have all the other bubbles selected. So if I click and drag, whoa. Oh my gosh, that looks like aliens. The nest and stuff. Oh my gosh, that looks trippy. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, let's play this and see what it looks like. That looks like a computer error. Cool, that's really nice. Those are transparent bubbles. Awesome. But it doesn't look really fun because they are just on the ground. So what I was going to do is make some designs with this, print them up, make an entire factory out of this company, and it all started from this. Wait, shrink that. Nice. I'm excited. I'm going to call this company I'm going to call this company Smiles. Just kidding. Okay, anyway, I was just trying to stay creative and stuff. Let's actually delete this. So Shift. Nice. Just kidding. Okay, and we can see over there that they are all disappearing at the same time. And now they are all gone. Okay, good. Whoa. So let's go to the first one. Move this up. Now, probably move it up right there. Yeah, okay, good. Density, let's not worry about that right now. And let's do this one at a time. So every other bubble is turned off besides this one. So we just have these bubbles. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I want to place them at different heights. So placement, let's start at 35 and end at 36. So around there. So I'm not sure if it'll be exact, but they will be in that area. Whoa. Which is not too high at all. Yep. Okay, right on. Some are a little bit higher, some are a little bit lower. Control Z, let's do that. Let's crank this up to 89. So they're going to start at 35. And I don't know, maybe that was having issues. Control Z. Let's start at 1 and 400. Awesome, that should work. Good, okay. Now we've got some bubbles in the air. So if we play, that is what they look like. Awesome. Sweet. Now I want to change, before I move on, I want to change the scale of these bubbles. So let's deactivate everything. or delete everything. Vaporize, that's a good name. Word. Okay, the minimum scale for these I want to be 0.1 and then 3. That's decent. So now I'm getting all different sizes. Nice. And different heights. Okay, that might be a little bit too big. Control Z. Let's actually make this 0.4. So now they are really tiny. Okay, that's good. I like that. But let's make this a little bit higher. 2000. Sweet. Now they will be all over the place. Cool. Okay, that's nice. Sweet. Okay, we're done with this value right now, or this bubble. Let's move on to the next one. And it looks like this. Good. So let's adjust the size of this. Wait. Let's see. I had this one selected, but I turned this one on, but it didn't select that one, so I just have to make sure that the next one is selected. So with that second one selected, let's change its size to 20. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but let's see. Oh my gosh. Now, let's see. Control Z. Maybe I could change height, instance settings. No, I don't think you can change the opacity right now. That would have been nice, but okay, 20 is probably way too big. So let's try 3. Okay, that looks a little better. And now let's bump its placement from 0 to 3000. Awesome. Enter. Now they're all, whoa, oh my gosh. That looks like an explosion. Sweet. How many? Oh, that's quite a bit actually. Let's see if that would be a good movie. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, now Control Z. The place, or too many of them are showing up at once, right? So let's go down to 2. Right now, that's pretty good. So if we mix that with our first one, we can apply multiple foliage objects at the same time. So we've got both of these enabled, and now we've got small bubbles and big bubbles at the same time. I think too many small bubbles are showing up, so I was going to adjust that to 0.1, which is going to show up even less. So now, okay, that's good. Awesome. Now I've got bubbles that I can use. Now let's move to the next one. Turn these off and see what this one looks like all by itself. Nice. Okay, let's crank this up to 400. Okay, now let's see. 1200. Awesome. Okay, that's good. Now, scaling 0.2 and 4. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, whoa, that's interesting. I like the height, but there are too many of them showing up, so let's crank this down to 0.00000001. I'm just kidding. That was a little joke. I don't think that would even register in Unreal Engine 4. Let's see. 9. Let's try that. So, okay, that's kind of nice. So the bubbles are, you know, shooting way up in the sky, but there's not too many of them. Control Z, so let's see what all three of them look like. All three are enabled. So now we've got all sorts of goodness happening. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, now let's do the next one. Turn it on and turn the others off. Good. Now let's go to no. Let's go to offset. 4,000. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay. Whoa. Is it a lot higher? Okay, it's a little bit higher. Probably too many of them. So 35.543365. That's a good number. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Let's see what that looks like when I'm walking around. Oh, that's trippy. Cool. I like it. Awesome. Control Z. Now they're gone. Now, let's increase the size from minimum will be its regular size and maximum will be 70. Maybe that'll be too much. Whoa. Interesting. Let's first play this and see what it looks like. Ooh, trippy. Stairway to Heaven. Yay. Nice. Let's move into the vortex. Yay. Nice. Okay, just kidding. That's probably too many. Let's 8. Let's make it not so big. Okay, that looks kind of nice. It's pretty high. I'm just gonna say the height is good, but I'm going to decrease it a whole bunch. 3 point whatever. Okay, now it's not showing up as much, but it is shooting up into the sky, so that's good. Control Z. Awesome. Now let's see what all 4 of them look like. This is enabled, and these 3 as well. Nice. Okay, let's take a look. Bubbles, bubbles. Okay, that's not too many, but let's see what this looks like in my scene. Nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. Now we just have one more. So let's enable the last one and hide the rest. This foliage stuff is so cool. You could spend your whole life and just, you know, still have countless things that you could create. Wait, hold on. I deactivated them all before I deleted them, so I could probably undo, but I'm not. I'm going to deactivate the last one, and I just have these selected, and not that one. I don't want to delete my mountains. And that's taking a while, but I'm going to increase my draw size real big and just delete everything I can see. Awesome. And a little bit more. No. Let's increase my draw size even further and see if I can't get rid of these. Huh. Okay, that's not working. So let's Control Z, Control Z, back to where we didn't do any of these. Okay, now they're gone. That was easy. And then let's turn the last one on and turn the others off. And let's make a, wait. Whoa. Control Z. Oh, I did, let's see, they are there, but super tiny and right on the ground. Ooh, that's like mist. That's so cool. Not the game, just actual mist. Let's play and see what that looks like. Oh, awesome! I could make like a haunted house type game with these. Sweet. Just to see what that looks like, let's keep applying those all over the place. Awesome. 3.54K. I like it. A little bit more. I want the full effect. Nice. Okay, let's play this and see what it looks like. Awesome, just as I thought. This looks like a spooky haunted house with weird tire walls to hold me in. Let me out, let me out. Just kidding. Cool. I really like that bubble effect. I could, like, let's say I like the way this looks, so I could duplicate this object that I have and that I dragged into the foliage editor. I could duplicate that and then change its material to even less, so I would get even a spookier feel. Pretty cool. Okay, that's done with that idea. Let's delete. No, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Back to, okay, nothing has been placed. So, very hard to see. Let's see what it looks like all the way up in the air. 10,000? Okay. Okay, let's play the game. Whoa. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, that's like fog or mist. Nice. That smoke I had on the ground, I could also combine that with this type of effect. So you would be walking through the mist. It wouldn't have to be this high, but that would be pretty cool. Yay. It looks like a cloudy day. Awesome. And you could use that with all sorts of other stuff to create all sorts of different effects very easily. I'm really excited about that. Control Z, back to nothing. Let's change the size to 10. Okay, then, oh wait, 10,000 high, so when I press play, the height will be astronomical, I think. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Let's go way over here. Way over here. And let's see this and how high it is. That is intense. Okay, let's go even further. Even further. And that is how high it is. Pretty sweet. No. I'm falling. Just kidding. Okay. I fell quite a ways. Whoa. Whoa, let's see how high that is. Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Does anybody have a fear of heights? Because I'm just kidding. Okay, going down, going down. Is this too high? Probably. I could easily draw. Oh, that's a great effect. I love that. Sweet. Okay. Anyway, let's undo that and decrease the maximum size to about 300. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's nice and misty. I love that. That's so cool. The heck with that other stuff. This is the bomb. Awesome. So this video has been a nice way of making bubbles, but this, if you take a translucent material and place it on, for example, a sphere or something that's probably low poly, because no one's going to be like, oh, there's only so many polygons in that, barely visible transparent object that I can see. If you made something transparent, really transparent like this, you could create an environment like this that is very foggy and stuff. That is totally awesome. You can try and get this type of effect with this. I think it's this. No, it's the. Whoa, I'm moving pretty quick in my environment. Let's move back. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, right there. I'm going to exit out of foliage mode. I think you can try and get the same similar type of effects with this atmospheric fog, sun multiplier, and things like that. And you can come up with all sorts of cool stuff. Maybe you could use them both together. Ooh, that's a good idea. I thought of it first. Sweet. Okay, let's go back to foliage and use that last one I was making. Awesome. And then play and see what that looks like. Okay, that's decent. Atmospheric fog, let's go back to that. Out of foliage mode, because... Okay, fog multiplier. Interesting. Yeah, that's harder to see your environment. But there is fog, because of that thing that I added. Awesome. Let's go back. Density multiplier. Altitude, how high it is, low it is, ground offset, yeah, I don't know, I haven't played around with this too much, atmospheric fog, but we were able to make similar real-world effects with this foliage system that I've just played with. Now, if we Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, back to where I haven't placed any clouds or bubbles. Okay, now if we turn everything on, besides our mountains, okay, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, cool. I love that. Awesome. Nice. Let's paint it all over the place. All over the place. Sweet. Nice. I'm fairly happy with what this looks like. Let's see what it looks like in game. Nice. Cool. Right on. And one thing you could do is I'll do one more thing and then we'll call it a day. I'm going to duplicate probably the last one because I really like that foggy effect. Duplicate, and then let's open it up. Okay, the material, let's go use selected asset from, no, let's go find this in the browser. Okay, that is under materials. Okay, let's duplicate this. Green cloud. Okay, awesome. Then open that up. The material. Wait, hold on. Green cloud. Physical materials. Wait, hold on. I think it was yeah, okay, this is the material. I just made instances of those, and for some reason they didn't open up like this one does. Okay, let's delete that green cloud. So green cloud is disappearing. Okay, now let's duplicate, no, well, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I could change the name later. But now I'm going to go to change the color. Awesome. Probably right there. And now when it renders, you can't even see it. Oh, I was changing the emissive color, so I'm going to try and change this as well. And if that doesn't work, I will emissive color. Okay, I'm just going to try it and see if it works. If it doesn't, then I will stop this video and figure out the different ways of adjusting that later. Okay. Let's change the name. Green bubbles. No. Green bubbles. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to apply this to our foliage stuff. Wait. No. I just made the material, so now I need to find the bubbles. Okay, and then I duplicated this one. 5, so green, whoa, bubbles. Awesome. Okay, then I'm going to change the material. It was green something, right? Green bubbles. Awesome. Can you see that? I can't see that. But hopefully it works. Yeah, hopefully it works. Okay, then I'm going to... Now I can drag it in. But let's deselect it and then just clear all these clouds, which might be easier. I'll see how easy it is by myself. Ugh, undo. I want to get rid of these as fast as possible. Okay, gone. Now they're done. So now I can go to green bubbles, add that. Hopefully this works. Let's turn everything else off. Green bubbles. It looks blue. Man, if it's blue, I'm gonna fix this later. Let's select it and then hide this. Okay, then green bubbles is not so green. Let's change the size to 30. Okay. Now, I was going to delete these real quick. Okay, now we're back to 0. And let's see if this is... It's blue. Whoa. Now we've got... Oh, cool. If you had like a secret area that you could only uncover if you got closer, that's how you do it. So we're over here, killing bad guys. Oh, hey, there's a cloud of smoke right there. I should probably go investigate. Just kidding. But yeah, I was trying to get green bubbles. I'll figure that out later. And the next several videos I'm going to be making will be exploring this foliage system a little bit further. And awesome. I think this was a good video. And if anybody likes this, wants to see different things, please tell me below and what you would want to see. And yeah, make sure you comment and subscribe. And thanks. Nice. Ooh, that's cool. Awesome. Let's add some more. All over the place. Sweet. Let's see if this looks pretty nice. Or is seriously laggy because it's... Oh, that's so cool. You could have like enemies approaching you and stuff. And that is totally cool. You can't do this with the atmospheric fog. It would just be unbelievably hard to do. Oh, look, there's life. Totally cool. I like it. Nice. Sweet. Let's just, I don't know. I've stopped the video a couple seconds ago, but I'm going to add a light just to see what that would look like. Okay, let's go out of foliage, lights. Point light? Awesome. That's cool. Then let's make it red. Right. Okay, and intensity, attenuation, and bring it up. Source radius. Oh man, I'm not a light genius. Just work. Source length. Okay, I copy, Control V. Control V, Control V. Gives you the effect you need. Okay, then we're playing the game. Don't crash. Oh, that's cool. Now I'm like on the surface of the sun or something. So awesome. Okay, I just passed 30 levels of this, and now I'm approaching some smog or smoke, and that looks like a demonic area that I could transport to, and awesome. Sweet. Yep, okay, that does look cool. But I don't need those lights, because I just like my fog. It's a good effect. Sweet. Yes, so thank you for watching, everybody. Let's end this with a nice screenshot so everybody can post this on their computer. I do that sometimes. Ooh, that's so cool. So awesome. I made that. Totally wicked. This is all in the foliage system, so that's easy to just, if it was too crazy, you could just delete that instance and make new things. Okay, let's make this full screen just to show it off. Okay. Awesome, right there. Thanks for watching, everybody.